Presenting the Lampre team on the podium now. This podium in Brest, where it's been before, in 1952 and 1974. Brittany and its département this year welcome the departure of the Tour de France 2008. Here is the Lampre team now, run by Maurizio Piovani, with by his side one of the best sprinters of the world. If you remember, back in 1986, he won 4 stages of the Tour de France. That was 22 years ago. Put your hands together for Monsieur Guido Bontempi, who was one of the greatest ever Italian sprinters, alongside Maurizio Piovani. The team is made up of a rider who was on the podium in the Milan-Torino, Paolo Tiralongo.
The group on
the Tour de France also did the Giro together, the classics and the big races. And we decided on his composition last winter during the first week of December. In December, we have already developed our opinion of riders capable of taking part in the Tour. We study everything around the table, and we sort out who is going to be captain, and we ask ourselves if he is ready to take on such a huge challenge like the Tour de France. In this team, a Polish climber who shone on the Dauphiné and on the Tour de Romandie, Sylvester Schmidt, a talented climber and very useful right-hand man for his leader. If you look independently at the physical characteristics of the team's riders, you'll see that it's a group that will do anything to help its leader, to give him the best possible conditions in the Tour and take him up the GC as high as possible. Every rider in the team has huge ambitions on the Tour, as we had for the Giro. Everyone gives their best. The advantage that we have is that Lampre is above all a homogeneous team. What is more, seeing as we have been focusing on the Tour since last winter, our riders have really built up a very good atmosphere together. Daniele Righi, third in the Prix Indurain. We also find Massimiliano Mori, who was world champion in the World Team Time Trial Championships. The main aim of our team is to come up with a good GC with Damiano Cunego. Right, it's true that as the stages go along, the situation isn't very satisfying. However, I've always said that the Tour de France is one big war. If you lose several battles, you can still win the war. So we can still hope to win a stage victory. We have to get a grip on ourselves this week to be able to reach this objective and climb up the GC. In any case, we'll be trying everything we can in the days to come. He won on the Tour du Val d'Aoste, Marco Mazzano, another excellent climber and another potentially excellent right-hand man. The next rider is a very talented rider who excels in GC work and time trials. Last year he was 8th in the Giro. This year he was on the podium in 3rd place. Marzio Bruzzaghin. We have to respect our objectives at all costs. It's true that at the start winning the Tour was one of them. Now it's going to be very difficult. We now think it would be good to win a stage of the Tour and give the best of ourselves this week. We have seen Alessandro Balan, who pulled off a very nice 3rd place. Other riders in the team have also performed well. I do believe that our team can do some really nice things for this last week. We also find Matteo Bono, stage winner of the Tirreno Adriatico, a classics man who has finished 3rd twice on the Paris-Roubaix and who was a winner on the Tour de Flandre, Alessandro Balan, winner of the Tour de Flandre and on the podium of the Paris-Roubaix. This year we have supervised several interesting young talents with several sporting directors. We have made a selection of young Italian riders who have what it takes to make it on the professional circuit. In any case, we have really put everything we can together to create a very good Italian team. The next rider won the Amstel Gold in 2008. I remember when he was still a young rider in 2004. He won 4 stages of the Giro and won the 2004 Giro itself. He has been the best young rider on the Tour de France. He's back with podium aspirations. The talented Italian rider Damiano Cunego. Damiano Cunego at the head of this Lampre team, the 18th team presented today. Thank you very much, gentlemen, and good luck.
The Tour
de France is, of course, a very great race. Its organisation is very different to other races. Nothing is forgotten from start to finish. Everything is laid on after stages, so that riders can get back to their hotels as quickly as possible. The organisation is impeccable, perhaps the best in the world. There are a lot of people. The spectators cheer on the first and the last. It's brilliant for cycling, but also for entertainment. And the number of people that have come out to see this tour is really impressive.
Poi la coreografia di gente che c'è è una cosa impressionante.